Hey guys, Xiaomi has announced the Mi 8, the Mi 8 SE, and a special edition of the Mi 8 called Explorer Edition. Now, I've got a lot of different tabs up here just so I can show you what the phones are all about. The reason I've got a lot of different tabs up here is, well, basically the information is spread about. There isn't an official English announcement I can see out with the video stream, the live stream that they did. This is the international version, the English version, and it doesn't make any mention of the 8, which, as you can see, it's been mentioned here on the Chinese website. This website here has got a kind of timeline of the live video about it, the big announcement video of it. So I'll kind of jump around this. I can show you some information here that sums it up. But basically, we've got the Mi 8, the phone, the Mi 8 there. We've got the Mi 8 SE. DxO Mark has got a review of the Mi 8 already. It's got a fairly good score. If you look at the different scores there, it's sitting there just above the Google Pixel 2. So it's not at the top of the tree compared to other phones there, but it's certainly not a terrible one either, as they're saying, challenging the best. So the SE, as you can see here, it's got a Snapdragon 710, so it is a kind of mid-range phone, but it also has a 20 megapixel camera at the back. Right, so I'll kind of rewind for a second and just talk about the phones. So here's the Mi 8, and if you look at the picture, you can see it's got a notch, which some people will like, some won't, but you can hide it with, just with in the software to make a black bar at the top. What I would say there is that the notch is a little bit bigger than other phones out there. If you look at the notch on something like the Huawei P20 Pro, the notch is a little bit smaller. I mean, look at that, just got the two cameras there. But the notch on the Mi 8 is a lot larger, as you can see. It's not a major problem for me, I don't think. The other thing here is you can see the fingerprint sensor here. Now, this is the regular edition. This is the Mi 8. And you can see it's got in-house infrared solution for 3D face unlock. It's not. I never get excited about these features. I'm sure some people do. What I did get excited about was this Explorer Edition, that has an under-screen fingerprint sensor. So if you look at this one doesn't have the fingerprint sensor here at the back. It's got a fingerprint sensor there. Now, I must admit, this version looks gorgeous. I just love the design that you can see the chipset behind. I think that's really, really cool. Very, very nice. So it's got, you can see here, it's got two 12 megapixel cameras at the back, f1.8 and f2.4. It's got a 20 megapixel camera on the front. It's telling you about it's a Sony lens. But I just want to quickly show you this website, because this has got a good summary of the different phones. So I want to just kind of steal what they said. In terms of specifications, the Xiaomi Mi 8 has a 6.21 inch full screen display, Samsung AMOLED panel, Full HD 2248 by 1080, 88.5% screen to body ratio, 600 nit brightness. In the camera department, it's got two 12 megapixel dual real cameras with AI integration. On the front, the smartphone has a 20 megapixel camera with f2.0 and AI Beautify. Yeah, it's not something I get interested in. So it's coming in 6 gigabit of RAM with 64, 128 or 250 gigabytes of storage. The base model was priced, right, there's another article that tells you the prices, so check that out. So there's the Explorer Edition. It comes with a built-in display, in-display fingerprint sensor, 3D face recognition technology, and a transparent back panel. And then there's the SE, which is a stripped-down version, 5.88 inch AMOLED display, 12 megapixels and 5 megapixels at the back, but it's still got the 20 megapixel sensor at the front, which I think is very, very impressive for a mid-range phone. If I kind of scroll down here, get an idea of pricing. So it's saying here the 6 gigabyte version of RAM, 6 gigabyte RAM, 128 gigabyte storage version. Where's it in dollars? Okay, these prices translate to $420 and $515, between 360 euros and 440 euros. So that's for the 64 gigabyte version and the 256 version. So you're talking, see, these prices translate to between 420. Right, okay. So for the three different storage versions, you're talking between 360 and 440 euros, 420 and 515 dollars. And the Explorer Edition there, they said it's going to be 500 euros, $600. So you're talking, what, another $60, $70, another, yeah, $80 maybe over the top storage one there. Say another $100 or so to get the one that's got the fingerprint sensor underneath the screen. I think there's a lot to love here. It's showing you here the 20 megapixel front camera. This infrared thing, this is what's making the notch bigger. it's one of those things. I'm not sure how impressed I am with it. I'm more impressed with this, the dual GPS. With the dual GPS, obviously, it'll help. It'll make navigation more accurate. So if you're tagging pictures, if you're using sat-nav and things like that, it should be more accurate. I'll leave a link so you guys can check out the full specs here. But it's kind of par for the course at this point as far as a Snapdragon 845, 6GB of RAM. USB Type-C. It doesn't have a headphone jack. That's why you get this. An adapter. Battery 3400 milliamps. Quite a large phone though. 6.21 inches is certainly one of the largest phones on the market, but you'll be surprised at how small the phone is for its size, considering there's not a lot of bezels there. And this was a little bit smaller. For a 6-inch phone, I definitely would have preferred a larger battery than that. Definitely would have preferred a larger battery. If you look at the DxO Mark though, the photos do look pretty good. And remember, if I look here, you know, you're talking the 64GB version is $420 or €360. That's very, very cheap. And the photos, they might not be the top of the class right now. They might not be the best ones out. But they're certainly not bad. And the fact that this is getting, you know, a score that's higher than the Google Pixel 2 is very, very good. Granted, the Pixel 2 is last year's phone. For video, it wasn't as good. It got 88, but it's certainly not a bad score. Seems to be noise and artifacts it's getting hit and texture, but stabilization seems pretty good. But at this point, I'm just going by specs, guys. I've not tested this phone, but what it is a very affordable Snapdragon 845 phone. This is a very affordable flagship phone. You know, you're talking in the UK, this would probably be around £350 to £400, and maybe up to $450 for the larger storage ones. I do think the Explorer Edition is the sexiest one with the fingerprint sensor underneath the screen, but I must admit, I do like having the fingerprint sensor at the back as well. So, you know, it's up to you. Paying an extra, you know, what, $100 or so for the fingerprint sensor, is it worth it when there's one on the back? Probably not. Probably not. But let me know what you think, guys. A lot of this information is kind of spread around the place I've been showing you. But I'll link to these articles. Check them out on GSM Arena and let me know what you think. They look like it's going to be an affordable flagship phone. So it's not perfect, certainly not the best phone in the market, but for the price, and price is a big thing. For the price, this is a great little phone. It looks like one anyway. So thanks for watching, guys. Please do check this out, and I'll speak to you all in the next one. Take care.